want. Just keeping you informed, Richa. Shall we just start? I think, I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, we can start. And who would like to read?
The font is a little different for this book, but
Yeah.
yeah, if you need any help, we can just suggest, like we can help each other.
And are you able to see the screen properly? Like the zoom is okay?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
okay.
yes, it's okay.
Okay. So let me go to like first few
Someone just drop the
pages.
message that we have started. So if anyone wants to start, they can. Like join, they can.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Mansi. Okay. Anyone who would like to read? It's just the four of us, anyways, for now. Um,
Yeah, a little bit late. I'll put the message.
I
okay.
can also read, like if you.
So, so
Okay.
the may I start?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
you can
sure.
start, Sunita. Yeah.
The boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse.
You'll have to. Yeah.
You have to. I have them. The print is too small for me to read here.
Just a second. I'm trying to increase the zoom. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Is this better?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yeah.
lot better.
Okay.
The this book is dedicated to my lovely, kind mom and my wonderful dog, Dill. The boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse by Charlie McCarry. Hello. You started at the beginning, which is impressive. I usually start in the middle and never read introductions. It's surprising that I've made a book because I'm not good at reading it. The truth is, I need pictures. They are like islands, places to get to in a sea of words. This book is for everyone, whether you are 80 or 8. I feel like both sometimes. I'd like it to be one you can dip into anywhere, anytime. Start in the middle, if you like. Scribble on it, crease the corners, and crease the corners and leave it well
Well thumbed. Yeah.
thumbed. Yeah. The drawings are mainly of a boy, a mole, a fox, and a horse. I'll tell you a little
Just a
bit.
suggestion. Just a minute, Sunita. Sorry, Richa. Can we zoom it to an extent where we can see one para at a time? Like because the text is also a little less readable, right?
Yeah.
Is
Just
it
a
possible?
second. Just a second. Yeah. But then it will it see it is going
Okay,
here.
yeah, it's
The
pixelated.
the
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, that is not viable solution.
A little more than yeah, yeah.
No,
This
so
much.
I am zooming it myself, So wherever I am, I'm zooming it
Okay, okay,
my
yeah,
end.
yeah. No problem. Yeah, no
So that is
problem.
why
Yeah.
there's a
And even
little
this
bit of
one is better. Yeah.
delay. The drawings are mainly of a boy, a mole, a fox, and a horse. I'll tell you a little bit about them, although I'm sure you'll see things here that I didn't. So I'll be quick. The boy is lonely when the mole first surfaces. They spend time together, gazing into the wild. I think the wild is a bit like life, frightening sometimes, but tender. In their mo- in their wanderings, they meet the fox. It's never going to be easy eating a fox if you are a mole. The boy is mo- the boy is full of questions. The mole is greedy for food. The fox is mainly silent and bright because he's been hurt by life. The horse is the biggest thing we have ever encountered and also the gentlest. They are all different animals and each has their own weaknesses. I can see myself in all four of them. Perhaps you can too. I hope Achha, their adventures happen in springtime, where one moment snow is falling and the sun shines the next, which is also a little bit like life. It can turn on a sixpence. I hope this book encourages you, perhaps to live courageously, with more kindness for yourself and for others, and to ask for help when you need it, which is always a brave thing to do. When I was making the book, I often wondered, who on earth am I to be doing this? But as the verse says, the truth is everyone is winging it. So I say, spread your wings and follow your dreams. This book is one of mine. I hope you enjoy it and much love to you. Thank you, John. I'm so small, said the man. Yes, said the boy, but you make a huge difference. What do you want to be when you grow up? Kind, said the boy. What do you think success is? Asked the boy. To love, said the man. Do you have a favorite saying? Asked the boy. Well, hello. You, you? Nay, yes, said the man. What is it? If at first you don't succeed, have some cake. I see. Does it work? Every time. I've been doing that as wrote it like anything. Just a tiny taste. I got it. I got you a delicious cake, said the moon. Did you? Yes. Where is it? I ate it, said the moon. Oh, but I got you another. Did you? Where is that one? The same thing seems to have happened. What do you think is the biggest waste of time? Comparing yourself to others, said the moon. I wonder if there is a school of unlearning. Most of the old moles I know wish they had listened less to their fears and more to their dreams. This is so cool. What is that over there? In the wild, said the mole. Don't fear, it's the wild, said the mole. Don't fear it. Imagine how we would be if we were too less afraid. I'm not afraid, said the mole. If I wasn't caught in this snare, I'd kill you, said the fox. So the mole chewed through the wire of his with his tiny teeth. Oh, sorry. If you stay in that snare, you will die, said the mole. So the mole chewed through the wire with his tiny teeth. I think someone else should take it up. I need to take the book up. It's I'm not getting that feeling of reading it continuously. So if someone
Okay,
else
okay.
can take that, I'll
Yeah,
pick up the book.
I can read if anyone else wants to read. Suman, you want to read? Okay, I'll read, then someone continue. One of our greatest freedoms is how we react to things, said the mole. They're sitting on a tree branch and the fox is down. Then, I've learned how to be in the present. How? Asked the boy. I find a quiet spot and shut my eyes and breathe. That's good. And then I focus. What do you focus on? Cake, said the mole. Isn't it odd? We can only see our outsides, but nearly everything happens on the inside. They're near a river, it seems like. They're just standing on a rock in the river, like something like that. Yeah, yeah, go on, go on. Be careful not to fall. And the mole falls in the river. No, fox, I guess. Yeah, the fox or mole, someone falls. Yeah. Yeah, the mole falls and the fox, I think, goes and saves it, I guess. First, the mole saved the fox, no? Yeah, the fox is bringing the mole on the back and coming out. There's a beautiful movie on that. I wish we can just see that also, maybe. So much beauty we need to look after. Just they're just staring at the sky at night. Stars, I guess. Yeah. So now they become friends, all three of them. Being kind to yourself is one of the greatest kindness, said the mole. So they're just walking in the snow with the sky, with the starry night. We often wait for kindness, but being kind to yourself can start now, said the mole. I'll just read it again. We often wait for kindness, but being kind to yourself can start now, said the mole. Often, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Sometimes I feel lost, said the boy. Me too, said the mole. But we love you, and love brings you home. They're all sitting together on a branch. So now they start walking again, I think, in the woods. I think everyone is just trying to get home, said the mole. Then here comes the horse. Hello, hello. They all three meet the horse. They say hello to each other. Okay, now they sit on the back of the horse, a mole and the boy, and the fox is just walking beside them. Doing nothing with friends is never doing nothing, is it? Asked the boy. No, said the mole. So all four become friends now. Okay, now there is this music, and I think they're running on the music. They're just maybe having some good time together. Okay, now the horse falls in the river, I guess. Yeah, I think, yeah, no, no. Yeah, I remember from the movie, the scene is like there is the horse is just running fast, and then the boy falls down from his back in the river. So then the horse, I think, tells him, "You fell, but I've got you." Everyone is a bit scared, said the horse, but we are less scared together. Tears fall for. So I think the boy is crying, and now the horse is consoling him. Tears fall for a reason, and they are your strength, not weakness. What is the bravest thing you have ever said? Asked the boy. Help, said the horse. It's so deep, right? Like every line. When have you been at your strongest? Asked the boy. When I have dared to show my weakness. Wow, this is so deep. I'll just read it again. When have you been at your strongest? Asked the boy. When I have dared to show my weakness. Asking for help isn't giving up, said the horse. It's refusing to give up. Wow, this whole page is so beautiful. Asking for help isn't giving up, said the horse. It's refusing to give up. So deep. Sometimes I worry you'll realize I'm ordinary, said the boy to the mole. Love doesn't need you to be extraordinary, said the mole. Wow. And now again they're walking together like in the snow.
This is
Yeah.
such a beautiful illustration. Very cute.
Yeah, the whole book it's so beautiful, na, and deep. Anyone else wants to read from here? Yeah, Suman, you wanted to read, na? Deepa,
Yeah.
Suman,
Yeah.
Richa.
Actually, I am not getting my specs just now. I can't
Okay, no
read. Yeah.
problem, no problem. And the font is a little difficult to read
Yeah.
also, so
Yeah.
I
I
can
misplaced
understand.
it somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah, okay, I'll continue, no problem. If anyone wants to read, just stop me in the middle and tell me, and I'll stop. We all need a reason to keep going, said the horse. What's yours? You three, said the fox. Getting home, said the boy. Cake, said the mole. So they all have different reasons. That's how they have shown, right? So this is so metaphorical, basically, what I can see like. Um, so cake is maybe so okay, we'll reflect upon it later, like when we are discussing. Okay. I'll just read this part again. We all need a reason to keep going, said the horse. What's yours? You three, said the fox. Getting home, said the boy. Cake, said the mole. Okay. I discovered something better than cake. No, you haven't, said the boy. I have, replied the mole. What is it? A hug. It lasts longer, said the mole. Nothing beats kindness, said the horse. It sits quietly beyond all things. Again sitting on the back of the horse. Sometimes, said the horse. Sometimes what? Asked the boy. Sometimes just getting up and carrying on is brave and magnificent. Yeah, they can start walking in the woods near the river. How do they look so together and perfect? Asked the boy. So they're looking at this swan or ducks in the river. There is a lot of frantic paddling going on beneath, said the horse. So the picture is like so they're just looking at the ducks, I guess, huh? And the ducks are paddling in the river, and so the horse is asking the boy is asking, how do they look so together and perfect? Then the horse says there's a lot of frantic paddling going on beneath. The greatest illusion, said the mole, is that life should be perfect. And there is some write up over here. I'll read that out. So yeah, the author has written, my dog walked over the drawing, clearly trying to make the point. So actually, these are the real footsteps of his own dog that has made the perfect imperfect in this uh, picture while maybe he was illustrating. Wow. This coffee stain and this. Is it the moon? Asked the boy. It's a teacup stain, said the mole. And where there's tea, there's cake. Be curious. Life is difficult, but you are loved, the horse is telling the boy. So you know all about me? Asked the boy. Yes, said the horse. And you still love me? We love you all the more, said the horse. Sometimes I think you believe in me more than I do, said the boy. You'll catch up, said the horse. The fox never really speaks, whispered the boy. No, and it's lovely he is with us, said the horse. To be honest, I often feel I have nothing interesting to say, said the fox. Being honest is always interesting, said the horse. There's something I haven't told you, said the horse. What's that? Said the boy. I can fly, but I stopped because it made other horses jealous. Well, we love you, whether you can fly or not. And the wings of the horse are just opening. It's showing like the wings are coming back, and they came back again with that. Okay, he says, and the wings are in full swing now. And now he's flying with all of them on his back. Is your glass half empty or half full? Asked the mole. I think I'm grateful to have a glass, said the boy. Then they sit standing under a tree, and the boy and the mole climb on the branch, and the horse and the foxes sit standing down. We don't know about tomorrow, said the horse. All we need to know is that we love each other. When the dark clouds come, keep going. So there is a storm and the dark clouds now. Yeah, I think there's a storm here now. When the big things feel out of control, okay, now this it's shown that there is this wood is so dense, and I think there is storm or something, and they're very tiny in all that. When the big things feel out of control, focus on what you love right under your nose. Wow. And there is a small heart on the tree, if you can see, in the center of the picture. It's very beautiful. Okay. Okay. Go on. This storm will pass. Yeah, there is this storm and they're all scared and but they're together and just maybe waiting. We should watch a movie. We should watch this movie basically. It will be more beautiful to watch after the reading. After the storm. Yeah, I think the storm is now subsided and they're walking again. We have such a long way to go, sighed the boy. Yes, but look how far we have come, said the horse. Sometimes I want to say I love you all, said the mole, but I find it difficult. Do you? Said the boy. Yes. So I say something like, I'm glad we all are here. Okay, said the boy. I'm glad we all are here. We're so glad you are here too. Mm. And there is this cake piece also shown at the side. I don't know why. It's there. What's your best discovery? Asked the mole. That I'm enough as I am, said the boy. Wow. They're again together, all sitting together, just chatting, maybe. I've realized why we are here, whispered the boy. For cake, asked the mole. To love, said the boy. And be loved, said the horse. What do we do when our hearts hurt? Asked the boy. We wrap them with friendship, share tears and time till they wake up hopeful and happy again. Okay, I'll read this again. What do we do when our hearts hurt? Asked the boy. We wrap them with friendship, share tears and time till they wake hopeful and happy again. Do you have any other advice? Asked the boy. Don't measure how valuable you are by the way you are treated, said the horse. Always remember you matter. You are important and you are loved, and you bring to this world things no one else can. I'll read this again, it's very powerful. Don't measure how you value your, sorry, don't measure how valuable you are by the way you are treated, said the horse. Always remember you matter, you are important, and you are loved, and you bring to this world things no one else can. The horse is telling the boy. Wow. Home always isn't a place, is it? The boy is asking. Thank you. Now he's kissing him. I think it's over. Is it? Oh, yeah. The end. And the end is crossed,
Yeah.
and it's like, look how far we have come.
So it's
Yeah.
not the end. Yeah.
Wow, the book is over. Yeah, this happened the last time also. Like, we just
Yeah.
finished it in one go. Okay, there is still something to read. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes all you hear about is the hate, but there is more love in this world than you could possibly imagine. This book is about friendship, and I couldn't have made it without my friends. So thank you, Matthew, Grace, Beerfield. It's all the names of his friends. It's like the acknowledgement. Charlie, Richard, and Helen, to name a few whose conversations and love are so part of these pages. Thanks to the helpful say the book together offer late into the night. Okay, just the acknowledgement. I think we did not need to read it. Anyone wants to can read it by themselves. So I think yeah, this done. We are finished with the book. Richa, you just led one beautiful book for us. Just like this step. Okay, there is something. Just read that out.
I think,
Uh,
yeah,
there's something with that illustration.
but there is nothing in the
No,
page
no,
here.
it was I think a page before this, I guess.
Just take
Yeah.
this step, this one.
The horizon will look after itself. Yeah, it's like a musical ground, and they are I think dancing on the tune or something like that. It's shown. So I just remembered in this. I'll just share like since we are now just opening up for the discussion. I'll just share one beautiful, and this is in alignment with this book, like the musical notes and what they have shown here, na. So I'll just share. So this weekend, na, I was in this design seminar, leading and volunteering for it. So in that, a ma'am showed one of the wonderful videos. So the video, I'll just describe what it was. So it was shown that there is this boy. It's like a life related, huh, that video is. So basically, it's like an illustration of life, and he was shown that there's this one boy who just grows up, and then he starts going to school. So first it's a baby, then the baby
Again,
grows up, then the baby goes to school. Sorry, uh, can I continue? Yeah, is it okay?
Yeah, yeah,
Hello.
go ahead. I don't know who
Okay.
it was, but yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
Mansi.
okay, okay. So the boy goes to first standard, then from first standard the boy goes to second, and then eventually he goes to high school. Then from high school he goes to higher education, and then from there he's out in the. This was all an animation, small short film, huh? So from there he goes to this thing like a job place where everyone is working, and from there he goes to a beautiful building which is like a big company type something, and there he starts climbing from first floor to second floor. So just try to imagine how it might be looking. I'm just trying to describe it so you can visualize it. So there he goes from first floor to second, so second to third, different windows open up, and it's like basically he's climbing the ladder of success over there. And after that again he's back to the ground, and he's just not happy. And it's like what if, and there was some voiceover also along with all of this. So it's basically he just what if life was not about all this, and at the end na, it's shown that he just walking, and then there is like how it is there in this in this book. There is just musical note, like a musical this thing, and there is this just music playing, and what if we were just supposed to dance on the music was the last line of the this thing. Like what if life was not all about success and climbing the steps ahead, but what if it was just about dancing on the tune of music and experiencing it was like the end message. And the whole video was very powerful. But somehow I don't know if it is available for all to see, so I may not be able to share it, but just wanted to share it. It is very much in what we just read, that book also, so just shared. So yeah, loved the book, rereading again. Anyone who how many of you had read it before, or just this was the first time? I know Deepa was there definitely because she is the one who suggested it to us. So for me and
Yeah.
Deepa, it was definitely not the first time, but others I'm asking.
Yeah, for me, it was the first time.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too, first time.
No,
But
I
it was
read
Yeah.
it
really
before.
very beautiful images. Total visualization was going on in mind as I was listening to it.
Yeah, I think there is a movie. No, not I think there is a movie, but I don't know if uh, we can all watch it together. But let's see if we can do that. I'll try if I can figure something out around it to play it or something. If we can, we'll just watch the movie together. If everyone is interested, so that will again be like a different this thing when we actually see through it, those illustrations and animations moving and actually having this conversation. The lines in this book, some lines are so deep, right? They're just like life messages. So again, thank you, Deepa, for recommending and suggesting this book. I would have never come across a book like this had you not suggested it. So it is so small, so powerful, and such deep messages for life. Very beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
relaxing it was.
yeah, I might
Yeah.
buy a physical copy and just keep it at my
Yeah,
coffee
even
table.
I feel like we should have it in our, like, you should just have it with you, just to go to it whenever you feel like. And maybe just open a page and
Yes,
whatever message comes, it's for you at that point of time. I love to do this, play with books sometimes. Yeah.
yes.
How was, yeah, please open up for discussion and we can share whatever we want to, any insights, any lines that you love the most, anything about the book, any characters, anything you resonated with, anything that was a aha moment or a
Shall I go?
message for you today. Yeah, please.
Yeah. So, l- uh, each book, now, whatever we read, each time we read it, we get a different aspect and a different perspective. Lately, I've been thinking about the purpose of life. No, like, why are we doing whatever we are doing? What is the purpose of being born and all that? Uh, in this vast universe, they claim that life form in the present way we are. Maybe there are other forms of life, but the way we are constructed, the way we are put up, is here only. So, what are we doing? And I've been thinking about it. So, this book, today while I was just listening to it, the mole says, I'm here. Why are we here? I'm here for the cake. And the boy, I think he says, for kindness and love. So, life is as simple as that. We don't have to complicate it with too many things. And we are good as we are, right? So that hit me hard. That was really very good. Said in such a simplistic way, but very profound. We are here just for the good things, maybe. The cake represents the good things in life, and being kind, not being harsh in that case. And so that the writer, with these characters, with these simple dialogues, has conveyed such a profound secrets of life, I felt. So today, while you people were all reading, Mansi, Sunita, and I just felt it, at various places these sort of things were emerging for me. Thank you.
Yeah, wow. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah,
That's what
thank
it
you.
happens now with books sometimes. Like every time we read it, we get different messages depending on what we're seeking at that particular time. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, Richa, please continue.
No, I was just thanking Deepa, and then yeah, a few things. I mean, of course, it's a very short book, and every page, every illustration, every line shared by each of the characters is very deep and has a deeper in a simple way though, but a very deep meaning. uh, I really loved, just like Deepa highlighted, I like the use of cake to represent, the simple joys in life that one is here for. And it's so cute that the mole is always like getting back to cake. And then in some illustrations, like you rightly spotted, Mansi, I think while you were reading, suddenly there was also a lonely piece of cake, but on the side, so that thought is always there. So that was very cute. And few of the lines that were, really, I think that stood out for me were, when the horse sorry the fox comes in and he's quiet, right? And they say that, oh, he's quiet, and he says, to be honest, I often feel I have nothing interesting to say. And the horse just responds by saying, being honest is always interesting. So these very small one liners, how he's using the words very wisely, like the horse is probably the wisest of them all. And it's very cute. And then also when I think someone asks, right? I think the horse asks, is your glass half empty or half full? And the boy says, I think I'm grateful to have a glass. So I think this is a great twist to how we have
Yeah.
seen the half full versus half empty. And it just totally shifts the dimension that you are just thankful for having the glass in the first place. So that's very nice. And when the storm happens, when the big things fall out of control, the horse says, focus on what you love right under your nose. I found this one as a main key takeaway for me, because I tend to forget this, when I'm going through something. I mean, even though I'm grateful, but sometimes, like, I think because of conditioning or whatever, when we are worrying, uh, we forget to see that silver lining for the things that we have. So now I have kept a reminder, for myself, like as a note, that start counting all the things that you are really blessed for. So this is a powerful reminder, like, and in a very simple way, he's just saying, focus on what you love right under your nose. So I think this will stick with me because of the simplicity. And I think the illustrations also help, because now, as I think Suman was saying, uh, we are able to visualize. So it was a visualizing meditation kind of practice. So yeah, very, very, very lovely book. And yeah, thank you, Deepa, for introducing this book to the group. Anyone else who would like to share?
Yeah. I was relating to this poem, this book, to a poem by Robert Frost, that is The Birch Tree. In that poem, what the poet did, he used to sit on the branch to go up in the air and then again came back to the ground. The message in that poem was that to get ourselves free from the worries, just get to such things, like just you are out of that scene and again coming back to your ground. So same I was relating to here very beautifully. Sometime hugs is the reason, sometime cake is the reason. I was relating and with the book reading also, we all friends are doing the same thing, we are sharing, and it's this is the happiness. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
even I felt so. Like when they were saying that, always just, it's sometimes just good to, it's beautiful to be just together, that part. Even I remembered our club.
Yeah,
And yes, Suman,
For
please share
me,
that poem now. I would love to read it, whatever
yeah,
you're
I will.
referring to.
Yeah, surely I will share it. It is by
I,
Robert
I
Frost,
haven't,
The Birch Tree. Birch Tree, yeah.
okay, I haven't read it, but I would
Yeah,
love
it's
to.
very
Actually,
beautiful
one
poem
day
it
we
is.
can also take up a book of poems, right? Like, why not? Like, we can explore that. I think we
Yeah,
were,
that would be
Sumita,
great.
you remember we were considering one book uh,
yeah,
with,
I
That would be
forgot
great.
it. Oh, yeah.
can,
So
shall we
for
both
me,
have a list? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
know. Go on.
may I share? For me, something was very profound was that the fact that the horse could fly, and just because it was not taken, we confine ourselves, limit ourselves with what would be appreciated by our near and dear ones, and don't have that courage to spread our wings. So that is something that I thought, that came to my mind when we were reading that thing about the horse saying that he could fly, but he did not because he, he thought that others would be jealous or would not take it in the perspective that it was going, appreciate or be with them. So that was something that I think most of the things spoke to me. One other thing was about how asking for help should not be considered as a sign of weakness, but as a sign of strength that you actually want to pull yourself out of the place that you're in and grow to into a person that you aspire to. So that was something else that you know spoke to me.
Yeah,
As well.
yeah, that line is there, na? It's actually refusing to give up. Asking for help is actually refusing to give up. Yeah,
Yeah.
very true. So yeah. So there are few things that highlighted for me too. Like last time also, I think the same things highlighted, and some things I just maybe I did not notice or missed out that just came through today. Like that part which Richa I think highlighted, na, like when there is this when you can't focus on the big things, or then something that there is this wood and that small heart shown on the tree trunk. So it's just focus on the things right beneath your nose, that part. So that was very beautiful. So that was an takeaway for me today, because I'm currently wanting to work on something like that. So that was very aha moment for me. And apart from that, this one thing is highlighted for me even the last time when we read it. So so for me, this two three things, like so the say things where they ask what is your desire, something na, like the horse asks ki, where are what are you trying to do, where what do you want, or something like that they ask, right? And there is this one page where everyone shares ki what do they want, where you want to go, where you want to go, the horse asks, na, Deepa also highlighted about it. So the mole says the cake. I want to find the cake. The boy says I want to go home, and the fox says what does the fox say? I think he says, "Why are we here? I'm just happy to be with you guys." Something like that, right? So that for me, that reminded me of different people's purpose. Like everyone have a different agenda and a purpose of their existence, and I feel, and that's completely okay. And if we just learn to embrace it with that grace, so like cake is for like this is how I saw it. Like when we were just reading it, this is what just occurred to me, that the cake is like the goals, desires, success, all those things that gives us pleasure, or that makes us happy, all the desired things, materialistic things or whatever. So some people are seeking that, like a mole, and even the mole says, right, I found something better, a hug that lasts longer. So it's like basically anything that makes you happy, makes you gives you the pleasure or makes you happy, that thing, temporary happiness or whatever. And boy says, I am seeking a home. So basically for me, home, there was this wonderful I don't have it right now to share, and recently I just lost all my data, so I may not find it again, but there was this beautiful page where remember, it's a place called home or something like that, and it talked about home is basically that spiritual home that we see, right? Like it's basically a place where you feel completely at peace. So maybe for a writer, it could be a home could be writing, where you feel at ease. A player, it could be some sport. Uh, it could be anything. For a spiritual person, it could be uh, just being with the divine or something like that. I don't know. It's different for different people. So for me, that was the home. So boy is looking for his home. Boy is a human character, right? So it's like we are all looking for our home. So that kind of a thing. And for the fox, it was like just being with all of you. So some people, so for us, for so many of us, for so many people, just being like many homemakers or many people, many ladies especially, for them just the company matters. They're just happy to do anything and everything. And so many people even work for just for their families. So family is such a core thing for them that just being with them is everything. So whatever they do for their family, friends, or whatever the company, for the people around them. So I think it could be different for different people. So that was my like realization. This was one thing that highlighted for me. And the second thing, I felt like every character, the way it's designed also, I felt that is metaphorically representing different these things, like different so for example, like this is how I saw it. For example, the boy is the human. So it's like all of us, like all humans, all of us, like all people, like who feel lost at times, who enjoy the company. It's like all human qualities is depicted in the boy. The horse is, I felt like an angel. So and the way he says that, because he comes he it's shown like in even in the illustration, if you see the last page, there is this musical this thing where I think it's like a summarization of the whole story, where a horse comes with wings, and then when it's with all these people, all of these four characters, the wings are not there, and then again then they fly at the end. That's how that happens in the story also, no? So I feel the whole horse is a depiction of an angel or a divine figure. So so that's how he guides them all, asks them these introspective questions. Always keep emphasizing that no matter what, you are loved, you matter, and all of those. He like even the boy says, right? There was this beautiful dialogue where the boy says, "Sometimes I feel you believe in me more than what I do in myself," and the horse says that it's okay, you'll get there. You'll eventually get there types. So all of that just made me feel that the horse is a symbolic of an angel. A fox is maybe a company or a person who's there with us, or a character just being there with us. And mole uh is again, I feel like we it's like basically, I don't know, I can't name them actually. It would be wrong to even constrain them in anything what I say, but basically I felt like these are all metaphorically also depictions of different characters or things, like maybe mole I felt is someone uh who doesn't care about all this spirituality and all those things, but is just happy with this material pleasures and gains, and is just happy to get there, and it just in love with life as such. So there are people right around us who don't care about all of these things. They don't want to read all these things or go so deep into it, but they're just happy, and they're spiritually their own way. Not everyone need to have this intellectual discussions, talks, and all these insight, but the people who are living life, and their life is a depiction of how actually we should be living, rather than reading and doing all these things. They're actually living it. So I think mole is a representation of that. So I don't know, I'm just trying to think aloud actually. So these were my insights. Maybe I'm thinking too much, trying to derive meaning out of it, but yeah, uh just sharing what came to me. Yeah, anyone else wants to add or share something, please do. Rajesh, you haven't spoken. You want to share something? Anything that struck you? Maniji was also there, na? I think he left in the beginning or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm done. Anyone wants to share something, or then we can also close if we are all done.
I just thought that the boy depicted for me a lost soul. When he said he's searching for, I said that he's lost, in some sense. That is what I uh, derived from the reading. The
Yeah.
other thing that the mole was someone who was very carefree and lived for the moment, for the smaller pleasures of life. Like that was my understanding. The
Yeah.
fox, I thought was someone who has actually been through a lot of ups and downs on life and somewhat cynical from that perspective. So that is what I read into. And horse was so a soul who has actually reached uh, the higher understanding and realize the actual meaning to life and existence. So this was what was going through me when I was reading, when the reading was going on. This is how I was reading.
Wow. Yeah, that was a very, very beautiful perspective. Yes, I never looked. Yeah, this is very beautiful. And in fact, you remember in the beginning, the author also mentions that uh, you will find yourself in any of the characters, or maybe in all of them also. So he mentions this, right? So we are actually all of this at times, one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very beautifully said.
Yeah, one
Thank you.
more thing that I was related to was, or that came to my mind was where when you said up when that phrase was there that see at the little stuff. So immediately it came, when things are when you're facing the storm or something. So when your goals or something that you want to achieve seems unachievable, just take that first step forward. So I was linking it to what we've read about a step or small actions or small habits that are under your control that you can take, and not be bogged down or worried with a task that seems impossible or difficult. So that also came to my mind when we read that line.
Rajesh is saying he wants to read this book with his sons. Yes, please do, Rajesh. I want to read it with my daughter too. So I'm also thinking of getting a hard copy, and maybe I'll read it. I feel this can be a beautiful gift to our kids, right? Like, I don't know, maybe they will not understand it now, but if they ever happen to stumble upon it when they grow up, they'll understand it so deeply. So yeah, everything, this is I love the beauty of this one book is also it's as again the author mentions, right, this is good book for even if you are 80 or 8. So it's always relevant whatever your age or whatever it is. So yeah, that's again very true. So Deepa, please share more such books, and so we can read them together. Short
Yeah,
reads, beautiful
definitely,
reads.
definitely.
Yeah, we'll
Actually,
do that.
Milanji is, I'm missing Milanji. He used to have,
Yeah.
his own perspective with his, creative artwork. He used to draw this and write the
Yeah,
dialogues.
that Luna he
Yeah,
used to draw.
make
Yeah,
pictures.
that started
Yeah.
after this book. He mentioned that he
Mm,
started doing those illustrations after getting inspired by this book. Yeah, he's a little off these days.
busy
Maybe he's busy
actually.
or
Mm.
something. Yeah, do mention na, so he'll come back. And this time is anyway not suitable for him.
Mhm.
He was there in the afternoon time, so
Even
maybe
his
he
wife
came.
was coming, no? His wife also was joining.
No, no, no. She never came. Sometimes she
Oh,
came when he read any books, but she
okay.
was not very active as such. Like Milinji was, but maybe he's busy right now. He's also working now. So yeah, maybe just mention that you like, so he'll know that the message will reach to him also.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, anyone else who want to share something? Yeah, Richa. Actually, I only am initiating. I'm sorry. I
No, no,
just
no.
forgot.
That's fine. No, no, that's fine. That is not a problem at all. Um, no, beautiful shares by everyone. And I will just take the notes. I've taken the reading part, but everyone's shares, I will just compile the summary. If um, anyone doesn't have anything further to add, then we can close the room.
Yeah. Also,
Was
what
like
next
a
now?
fantastic.
Uh, yeah. Sorry, you were saying something?
No, I just mentioned that, yeah, it was a fantastic book and I
Yeah.
really enjoyed the reading.
Do we want to watch a movie of the same book? Like, shall we just
Yeah,
figure out how to watch it together?
yeah.
There is a movie available, but I think it is on Apple TV or something like that, which I was not able to access earlier. But I think we did watch it like at home, uh, as a family. But I don't know how we can do that in the group. Let's see, because I have a Fire Stick at home, and so we can watch some movies over there. But that cannot be played on Zoom like as such. So we'll have to figure out some different app or something like last time how we played the Soul. So let's see if it is, if we can figure that out. Is everyone willing to watch it tomorrow? Like, will you like to watch it tomorrow as we have just read the book today? So tomorrow the same time.
Yeah,
Will it be
I
okay?
am. Yeah, I am okay with it.
Okay. So let's see if I can figure out something. I'll do that and I'll
Yeah,
play
me
it.
too.
But otherwise we'll go ahead. Now what next? What do we go next? We read some other book. What do we do? Which book? I was thinking if we can just explore different genres rather than just going for self-help and deep, because we read really deep books
Yeah.
recently. So we can just go with a
I
little
like the
lighter
idea
kind
of
of.
poems. Like, we can probably just read something with very short poems and something. I think that might be a good way to
Yeah.
change.
Sunita, do you have that book what we were talking about? Because I have lost all the data, so I won't be able to find it. I don't even remember the name now.
I
So
also
by
don't
any
remember
chance,
the name, but maybe I can go through and check
yeah,
the
in the
previous.
media or something,
Yeah.
if you can just find it, just share any books. Suman, do you know any books? Deepa, Suman, do you know any books or any poem
Uh,
related books? I am not much of a reader of those, so I don't know actually.
Robert Frost's
Yeah,
poems are also very deep and profound. All of
yes.
his
But
poems, yeah,
And
very
what
inspiring.
book we have, or PDF or something
along
of
with
that?
William Blake. William
Yeah,
Blake is
William
also
Blake also.
wonderful.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh, mhm.
Okay, wow. So let's.
And then
So you both would
Wordsworth's
you like to
some
read?
poems are very good. Let's not go for very big, deep ones. But Robert Frost
Yeah,
from the
Lucy
Romantic
Gray
age,
and
no?
Solitary Reaper, they are
Yeah,
also
they
like
are
the
all big.
same. Yeah.
Yes,
So are they
very
are they
beautiful.
all in one book, or are they from different books and we'll have to
Different.
gather them?
We have to search, but
Yeah.
we won't might not get everything in one anthology, one book. We can just
Uh,
go with the writers, with the poets.
So what
Select the
what we
poets
can
and
do? Let's do this. Like tomorrow, let's see if we can figure out about the movie. We'll watch a
mm,
movie together.
mm.
Otherwise, let's bring some poems. Like each one of us can come up with one or two poems that have touched them, and we can share those. Is that okay? Like just for fun?
yes, we
Shall we
can
just
do
do
that.
that?
Surely, surely. If all are agreed, we can do that also.
We can just bring a picture, like try and get a uh like a page or something so that we can share it on screen and others can see it also, rather than just reading it out. And we can share poems with one another. Any poems that you like how Suman mentioned one today. I also like one poem that was there in this, As the Man Thinketh. So I really loved that one. I don't know if it was a poem as such, but it was some poetic kind of a write up only, but that was also very spiritual, very deep. So I love that one. So I'll bring that. Like I'll see where I can find it, and I'll just try to bring that one. So we can just look on internet also and see if we find anything, and we can bring that. Is that okay? Like for this
Yeah,
week
yeah.
maybe, or 2 3 days, one day at least. Let's see how it goes.
The
Let's
Road Not
explore.
Taken by Robert Frost is also very nice poem. The Road Not
Yeah,
Taken.
I have heard of it. I have heard of this
Yeah,
name.
two woods
I,
diverging in the wood means it's a sense of that what I could not get. I wanted to walk the
Suman,
two
Suman,
roads.
would you like to lead it for us? Because I can see that you're the one who knows
Uh,
more about poems in
yeah,
the
I
group.
read poems a lot. Yeah, but leading sort, I will not be able to do it. But surely I will be participating and sharing the poems what I like and
Okay,
actively
then
participating.
leave
Yeah,
as in we will do the hosting. Like we'll just come together. Anyways,
yeah,
what do
yeah,
we
yeah.
do?
Sure, sure, sure,
So
sure.
you just take the lead in sharing. Like that's what you can do. Like I'm
Definitely.
asking.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So let's do it either tomorrow or day after. That this week we can dedicate to poems. Let's explore some poems this time. Okay?
Yes, yes. I am
Okay.
okay if all are okay.
Yeah, yeah. Why not, na? We will learn more poems and something. And I feel poems are even more profound because it just like that one or two pages have so much of essence and so much of depth to it that all the message stay confined in that one page for you to go to whenever you want to. So you don't have to read a whole book. It's just that one page and you get the message and you can always get reminded of it if you just keep it in front of you or just go back to it. So they are very deep actually.
Yeah, and visualization is there, so they leave an imprint in our mind.
Yeah, true. So yeah, let's explore some poems. And Sudhita, you please see if you can find that book because I think that was a nice one. We can consider that. Or any other book, please suggest. You can also suggest in the group. So let's see. We'll pick from there. So there was this one
We
book
can
I
also
remember.
read haikus, the Japanese four-line poems. They are also very short, sweet, and come in, just four lines. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know about them. So please bring na like whenever like now that we are decided to explore poems. So please bring one or two of them so we know and we all just educate each other around poems so that we fall in love with poems also along with books. So yeah, let's do that because I am very amateur in this genre especially. So I would love to know, understand. So yeah, I think if we are done taking notes and all, then we can close for today. Richa, you want to add something, share something?
No, no, I'm good. I've taken the notes, so yeah, we are good to close the room.
Okay, then thank you. So do you don't want me to take the notes now, like always?
Yeah, no, I've taken the summary of everyone's shares and then also the reading, and I will just put it in one slide, the way I used to share. So I'll quickly share it in the group also. But yeah, if I while editing the notes, if I find that something is off, I might reach out to you. But I think I should be good. I did take the
Yeah,
notes.
yeah. You take your call, not a problem at all. In fact, I learned from you, so you you don't have to.
No, we are all learning. We are all here to help each other, and just like the this book that we covered today, right? We are all enjoying the journey and the cake,
Yeah.
the metaphorical cake.
Yeah, yeah, very true. And it also feels like home, right?
Yes,
Being together.
exactly. Like the home doesn't always have to be
A
like
place, yeah.
yeah,
A
place,
place.
like you said. Yes,
We are all home. We are all
yes,
home in the morning. 1 hour at least.
yes, yes. Very true.
For a week, I missed our home.
Yeah,
Yes,
what?
For a
yeah.
week, I missed our home. We didn't meet for a week, right?
We were all on a vacation.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
very true.
but it is good sometimes, like just like vacations are good. Sometimes the small short break, it helps us stay rejuvenated. And now we are valuing our home.
Yeah. So I remember like I had gone for this retreat, like me and my husband. So 2 3 years back, it was a beautiful life-changing experience for us. 8 days without any devices and anything, and there was a lot of spiritual exercises and everything. So I remember in that we used to go to this seminar hall where everything, all exercises and everything, they used to take us through all of that. So in when at the entry of that, they had this big letters and big like fiber created like letters or something, which where they had written "Welcome Home." So that was the core of the whole seminar, and it was all like "Welcome Home," and it's basically the home in there meant this home, like what we're talking about right now, the home within. So it's basically and all the everything revolved around that only. So for me, when we think about home and when we talk about this word, that is like a memory. It just connects with that. So on all the experience that we went through over there. So it's basically like home is always a place within is for me. And there was this I was talking about this write up also na, where it was mentioned that in that write up also, like sometimes we make other people our home, and that is why we feel sad, and that is why we feel there was something very nicely written. I may not be able to give justice to even share about it by what little I remember about it, but it was something like sometimes we make other things, other people our home, and that is why we suffer. So that was the whole essence of that write up I was talking about. And so our home should be just within, something like that. So I don't know, just sharing. So just remembered that. So everything, and I think even Elizabeth Gilbert talks about this home thing. So for her, I think writing is her home. So we just need to find our own home. What is it for us? So I remember which book what we were reading recently. I think New Earth, or I don't know which. Somewhere I remember we just recently read or heard that even athletes or even people who are rock climbing or doing such things, na, they want to go back, like who are adventurers, who are into this adventurous sports and all. They want to go back to it again and again because that activity makes them feel at peace. That activity gives them that much that whole involvement in that exercise or rock climbing or whatever you're doing, that brings you so much to the present moment that makes you feel at home. So that is why they want to go. It's like meditation or mindfulness for them. So they're fully present at that moment, and that's why they crave so much for it. That is how they fall in love. It's like the flow state for them. So it need not be something where we just sit in silence. It could be any active involvement in anything. That could be a home for someone. So yeah. So also, I'm thinking of creating a book, creating the group as we had decided about the power of the power of now, na? We wanted to read that together. So Richa, you can be a little more active in that, so that because you have read it, right? So we can just lead it together. So will you be okay? We
Yeah,
can just I'll just create the book group today, and then whoever is interested, you all can join in. So we'll just read that book at our own pace, not in a group as such, but we can come together for discussions of that, whatever we read, maybe chapter by chapter or something like that. So we'll do that as decided earlier.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Mansi, for the poetry reading also, no? Is it possible to have a separate group? Otherwise, we'll be posting all the poems in that group and it will get very cluttered.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. But I think if we can post it in the group also, that is also not a problem. But yeah, we can have a separate group also, not a problem at all. Depends on how far we want to go with it. Normally, we create groups for something that is taking more time. So if something that needs like 1 month of dedication or something like that, or a few days of dedication, then a group is created so that we can be in alignment. Whoever is interested. So we'll do that, not a problem
Okay.
at all. Like we can keep sharing
Yeah.
poems in that whenever we want and things, whenever we come
Yeah,
across
that's
something.
what. Mm.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, then I think if you're done, then it's already over time. And thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for this wonderful experience. Bye bye.
Thank
Take care.
Yeah,
you.
bye.
Thank
Yes.
you. Bye bye. Have a
Bye.
great day.
Have a
Yes.
great day.
Have a
Yeah.
great day. Bye.
Bye.